Hello, boys and girls. Hi. This is Ted. This is Ride with Ted. Welcome back to the channel. Holy crap. It has been so freaking hot here in North Carolina. Well, I'm sure it's been hot everywhere, but man, oh man, has it been hot here in North Carolina. Man, oh man. Whew. Sweltering. In fact, I believe right now it's 93 degrees. Right? We have a heat index was well over 100. It's been scorching hot the past few weeks. I'm crooked. So what I have, this is my first time I've been out on sugar in probably a month. Really, seriously. And even I had the Sportster out 2 weeks ago only because I had to go get it inspected and get registration done. But it's been so freaking hot. I was like, no, I'm not doing it. But I'm out now. Plus, the other thing is, I haven't had. This is going to sound stupid, and I apologize. Right? I just haven't had any money for gas. I've had no cash, so I couldn't put gas in the car, in the bike. So finally got some cash. So I'm gonna go. But so I'm really out. This is stupid, but I'm really only out to put gas in the bikes. Really, that's what I'm doing. My Heritage has like about a quarter tank, and the Sportster has probably less than that. But I decided I'm going to come out, fill them both up, get that done with. But man, it's just been so freaking hot. Anyway, so let's get that gas station thing done. Too long, in fact. Yes, there we go. I have been fueled. I do want to go for a little ride though. Oh yeah. I'll go for a little ride. How can one resist not going for a ride when you get on your motorcycle? You can't just go get gas. That's stupid. Well, I'm not exactly known for being the brightest bulb in the cabinet, you know? It is toasty. Now, a couple weeks ago, we did a thing on the podcast about what happens to your motorcycle when you ride in excessive heat. We talked about how bad your oil breaks down, just what happens to your other fluids in your bike, what happens to your tires. Very interesting article. Here's the link right here. But yeah, check that out if you're really interested. I think I'm going to post. Yeah, I think I'm going to post all that documentation on the website so that if you want to review it, you can check it out. It's useful information. But excessive heat on the bike does tremendously horrible things to your fluids, especially your oil. Man, oh man, it breaks it down so that the viscosity of the oil is, well, it might as well be water, right? So it's bad. But yeah, just check it out. It's worthwhile. It's a worthwhile look at. And if you can at all avoid it, I mean, a lot of folks aren't riding. But then again, a lot of folks are riding. You know, we got the Motorcycle Podcasters Challenge happening right now. And despite the heat and some mild complaining, I wouldn't say complaining, some comments, yeah, people are saying, look, it's really freaking hot out. And they really wish that the challenge was happening at another time of the year. And it will. But it's going really well. People are having a lot of fun. And people have already admitted they're seeing and doing things they ordinarily wouldn't have done if it wasn't for this challenge. So check it out, Motorcycle Podcasters Challenge, MotoPod Challenge. A lot of cool things going on. You can also follow the Motorcycle Podcasters Challenge Facebook group if you'd like. So go on to Facebook and look up Motorcycle Podcasters Challenge, and you'll get to see some cool stuff. People are already posting pictures on Facebook to share, and there's some really cool stuff out there. But yes, it's been the heat has just been oppressive. I've been spending a great deal of time indoors, which is unlike me, because I like being outside. And the thing is, one of the things that really, really bothers me about this kind of heat like this is that I'm a cyclist, as you guys know. I like to ride my bicycle. I get on my road bike and I go out and do some miles. But because of the heat, it is excessively unhealthy to ride in these kind of temperatures. It definitely is. You can hydrate all you want. I don't care whatever. You can hydrate like crazy, but you got to keep your core temperature cool. And that's one of the things you cannot easily do when you're riding your bicycle or even on your motorcycle. It's very hard to do, is to keep your core temperature cool. You know, if your core temperature gets too hot, things can happen. First, it starts with the headaches. Then it starts with vision starts to get affected. Your cognitive abilities slow down. And ultimately, you know, you could pass out. You get dizzy. You get nauseous. If you've reached a point where if you're outside and you're getting dizzy and you feel nauseous, you are approaching heat stroke. You are approaching the stage where if you do not get inside into cooler temperatures or cool yourself off soon, you are going to collapse. So to avoid these things, what do? You stay inside where it's cool, if you have that ability. Now, riding when it's hot like this, regardless if you're on a bicycle or if you're on a motorcycle, is a little easier because now you have, well, a motorcycle is certainly easier on a motorcycle because you have a breeze blowing over you. Now the breeze may be hot, but it's a breeze, and it can keep you cool, sort of, kind of like. But again, it's not so much the ambient air temperature as much as it is also the direct sunlight. Because not only is it baking you, but it's heating up your skin, it's heating up your surfaces around you, and that alone can also make you very hot. Now, as you can see, I'm wearing my California riding shirt. I got my cuffs coiled up a little bit to get some breeze going in there. And I've had people who say, "You're crazy for wearing that, it's so hot out." Well, yeah, but you know what? Sweat can dry. Road rash takes time to heal. Sweat is not painful. Road rash is. So I will always gear up. That's just what I do. Am I hot right now? Not moving, I'm not really. Well, I should say, it's warm. I feel the heat, it's warm, but do I feel uncomfortably hot? No, I don't. I got this big old windshield in front of me, that's one thing. But I have a breeze coming up my pant legs here. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, I got that breeze blowing up my pant leg. I feel it breeze hitting me in the chest right here from the and I got my jacket partially open. So yeah, I'm getting some air. That's good. I have the vents open in my helmet, but we all know how that is. Helmet vents are useless. I should just like get a drill bit and just drill a crap load of holes in the helmet just to get airflow. Speaking of airflow, and it's funny, let's take bicycle helmets for example. You know, the kind the guys in the Tour de France use, which just concluded, by the way. With bicycle helmets, they have they're constructed with vent holes in them. A lot of vent holes. Some of them have a lot of vent holes. And the interesting thing is, the more holes it has, the more expensive it is. So you got to ask yourself, wait a minute, I'm getting less material, but I'm paying more money? Yeah. Well, apparently, that's the thing. So I have to wonder, you know, if bicycle helmets have more vents and provide the same type of protection, why don't motorcycle helmets have more vents? You would think that they would, they should, but I think the answer there is it comes down to velocity. You're moving a lot faster on a motorcycle, obviously. I don't know. Maybe it's something to ask a motorcycle helmet manufacturer. You know, something like Scorpion helmets. And the thing is, watching the Tour de France, these guys were riding in temperatures in the mid-90s. And they were being supplied with water bottles. They were being supplied with ice socks, which is basically a piece of pantyhose with ice cubes in it. And they would put these down the back of their shirt, in the front of their shirt, to keep them cool. I don't know about you guys, but when I have ice cubes directly on my skin, that starts to hurt after a while because it's uncomfortable. But these guys would ride with these ice socks inside their jerseys, and man, oh man! But yeah, you could see they were dumping water on themselves like crazy. It was very, very interesting, and you got to watch the moto guys, the guys on the bikes that support the tour. They're cruising around, and you know they're sweating their asses off. But yes, if you decide to go out, stay cool. Now I'm only out for a little short jaunt, as you know, just here to get some gas and just get some wind on me. That's it. But if you're out to do one of these over 100-mile rides, have some water with you. Stop periodically. Carry a Camelback on you. You don't want to overheat, that's for sure. And take care of your bike too. Keep an eye on it. If it starts sounding noisy, if your engine starts sounding like really clunky and noisy, your engine's overheating. Especially if you have an air-cooled. If you have an air-cooled engine and it starts sounding like loose nickels in a can, get in the shade, shut her down for a while. That's it. You got to cool it off. And then you get me sitting in traffic like this. Sitting still, I figured it was time to open my visor. All right, so let's take the Sportster out gas up tuck, call it a day.
Moments later.
All right, so here I am on the Sportster. I'm on tuck. I honestly have to say, this is the first time I have ever done this. Ridden both bikes in one day. I'm feeling a really cool breeze coming into my helmet. I don't know why, but I'm liking it. Riding the Sportster is a little bit different than riding the Heritage, that's for sure. Even though I have both bikes have the windshield, how the wind reacts with either of them is so different. On the Heritage, I'm sitting back a little bit more, so the wind just hits me in the chest. But here with the Sportster, I'm leaning forward a little bit more, and my riding position is a little more, I'm not going to use about cramped, maybe. It's a little smaller than the other one. So the wind is coming up underneath, and it's hitting me right on the upper chest and going up into my helmet, which is quite nice, actually. All right, so we're going to gas up the Sportster and then head back home, because chores need to be done. What time is it? Wow, 5:30. Yeah, so if you're going to get out and ride during these warm days, be careful, all right? Kitty cat, what are you doing in the road? No, get out of the way. Yeah, be prepared, you know. Take care of your bike. Take care of yourself, that's for sure, yeah. Because it can get hot. And if you have a water-cooled bike, maybe it's different. I don't know. I have to imagine it is. I have to imagine the bike reacts a little differently, runs a little better, runs a little smoother. All right then, look at that. We have both bikes filled up. Well, the Heritage has 16 miles less fuel, but all right. And that's it. All right, boys and girls, that's it for now. Just a little nothing video, just to get out, just to show you that I'm still alive. So if you've enjoyed this video, okay, great. Give me a thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate you, coming back to the channel and checking out what I'm doing. I know it's my videos are sparing from here and there, but thanks a lot for coming by. I appreciate it. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, if you like it, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't already. I think like 90% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. But click the button. What the hell, right? And a comment. Hey, look, I always respond to your comments. I'm not one of those other channels that make videos and will never answer your comments. I answer because I care. And yeah, that's it. I will see you in the next video. Don't know when that will be, but hopefully soon. In the meantime, you guys ride safe, be careful out there, stay cool, damn it, and we will See you soon. Peace out. Rock and roll.